Yesterday we discussed about what is class and all, right? So what are the class types? So types of classes would be POSO, static, concrete, abstract class, final class, inner class. What is POSO? What is POSO? POSO is will have so
Only
only
private variable.
private variables. So there we are going to use this POSO to exchange the data in between all layers,
Yes.
like view to controller, controller to service, service. Not only that, so to exchange the data from one object to another object by using POSO, we can do. What is static class? So what is static class? So yeah. Static class is the class which we are going to use by using static keyword. So once we define the static class, so by using class name, we are going to access. Even for the same, it will be applicable for
Anything.
even variables also. Now coming to concrete class. So you aware, right? What is concrete class? So whatever the methods, yeah, whatever the methods, we do not have any abstract methods, and what are the methods are available. So implementation classes we should have in the same methods. I mean, whatever the methods we are going to use, so it should be having some implementation. So you mean to
Normal
say,
classes, normal
yeah,
methods, what we are
normal
writing.
method. So it should not have any unimplemented methods. A concrete class extend its parent class, and abstract class are implement an interface. If it is implements all their methods, it's a completely class that can be inherited. Like whatever the class methods will be there, that should be implemented. Got it? So without any abstract method. What is abstract class? Abstract class is a class which we are going to define by using abstract keyword. So which is have zero or more abstract methods. Getting what I'm saying? So zero
Yes.
or more abstract methods. This is in the these classes are incomplete. So to use an abstract class, we strictly need to extend the abstract class to concrete class. Means so this abstract class we need to extend subclass. There we need to implement. Getting?
Methods. Hmm.
Yeah. So whether it would be like static or final, whatever, which force subclass keep body for the method. And so the above image has like no. So you can see this. This is we are having interface. Abstract class is implementing interface. You can see interface is defined one method. So then this method again we are calling in abstract class. So then finally we are doing some calculation here while overloading that. Just in interface, only method definition defined. Here some implementation provided. So finally the same implementation is fulfilled. So what is final class? So final class is the class which we are going to define. So once we define the final class, we cannot change across the JVM. That it. So it will be fixed content. Now what is the inner class? The class means the class which is have a member of another class. Getting or any confusion?
Yes, sir.
You can see inner class means the class which is a member of another class. Getting? You can see class outer, class inner. See inside the outer, again we are writing class inner. Hello?
Okay.
The class, the class, the inner class is the member of outer class. Getting? Class inner public void show. So the class which is the member of another class, that we are going to call it as inner class. There are four types of inner classes: nested inner class, method local inner class, anonymous inner class, static nested classes. How many types of classes will be there? Inner classes? Four types of nested inner class, method local inner class, anonymous inner class, static nested inner class. Nested inner class, you can see it can access any private instance variable of an outer class. So any private instance variable, you can see outer. So again we are calling outer dot inner, in equal to new outer dot new inner. Getting what object it was created? First they were created new outer, then again they were created new inner. Inner means for this class object, this is outer class. Finally, two objects created. Now what they are calling in dot show. So then by default it is going to print, right? Private instance variable of an outer class, likely another instance variable. We can have access modifier private, protect, public, and default here. Let me execute that. See what is this? See, inside the class we are defining, this is the member variable for this class. Getting?
Yes, sir.
So then we are going to call as inner class. Getting means we are defining one class outer. So inside that again we are defining one class. So that we are going to call it as inner class. Getting?
And then we should create an objective for inner class or outer class.
That's what we are. Now, so class is, so if you want to use one class, you need to create object, right? First, let's take this example. Now, class inner class obj inner equal to new object inner. Now what is happening? What is happening here?
Importing more.
We are getting by default. See, this is one of the member variable for this class. Getting? Yeah. Into here, right? So how it will take, this is instance variable. But the same way we are defining inner class. Getting what I'm saying? So now what we need to do, we need to create this object. Getting what I'm saying? Now we created one class. Let's close this. Now what it will contain? Let's try to print this. You have to understand slowly. So that's what we are calling. This is inner class. Now you can see, right click, run as Java application. What it is coming? Outer object is coming. Now try to print this dot. So you are able to see any display. You are getting what I'm saying? You will be able to see any display.
No.
So for that, what we need to do?
Variable. Right.
Again, we need to create.
More.
Yes.
One.
Object dot. Not here.
Method.
Now you can see. What is it? Here. Got it? So what will happen? It will call outer. Then what we are referring? Inner. Getting outer dot inner. So this is the class reference, right? Getting or any
Yes.
confusion?
Yes. Yes.
We are assigning object to inner class because we need to use inner class method. Now let's take this one. Getting?
Yes.
Means once we define inner class, you cannot create specifically this object. This is more secure.
Okay.
Getting what I'm saying? So like sensitive information are more secure data, right? So you need to use inner classes.
Method. Hello.
Yeah. Now we want to, so what is the advantage of inner class? So Earlier we want to use any private or public, right? So it will be accessible in inner class. So whatever the variable, irrespective of condition, we can you are getting right. Earlier private, so whatever the class we are having, we should. So this is the advantage of inner class. Getting?
Yes, sir.
So and code optimization also will be there. So whatever the outer class is going to use, we can use the same in inner class also. So this is the way inner class we are going to use. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood or any confusion? Now outer class, whatever we have, directly we can create object. But if you want to create the outer class, you need to use dot operator. So outer dot inner. So then you need to create two objects at a time, because so first you need to create this class object. So that a class object automatically load inner class object. Clear?
Okay.
This is what inner class. We can have access modifier, private, protect, public, and default modifiers. So, but we can access, that's what the meaning of this. Now method local inner classes. The inner class can be declared within a method of an outer class. Sorry, 1 minute. Now you can see outer method. So inside the method, again we are writing inner class. Outer is the class. We are defining one method. So an inner class can be declared within a method of outer class. Now what they defined? Inside the method, they defined outer class. Getting or any confusion? First, what they have defined? They defined inner class as a member variable. Means directly they defined. Now, method level inheritance, method level inner class. So this is nested inner class. Nested inner class means inside the class, we are having the inner class. Now, method level inner class means, so whatever the outer class is there, that outer class method is containing inner class. That is what we are doing here. Getting or any confusion?
Okay.
Just you can see here, nothing we have changed. Now all this inner class logic we are moving into here. Got it? Now we no need to do anything, because so you no need to create separate object, because one of the, now you can see this. Earlier what happened? First we are creating outer, then dot operator, then we are using. Now by default what it is showing? So class outer is having subclass, then what is the object required? So this is one variable, this is member. So then what we require? Only this is enough, right? So then what we are going to call? This. So then yes. Now close this. Try to call. So what will happen? Now you can see the output. Right click, run as Java application. Nothing is coming. Getting what I am doing? Nothing is coming. Right click, run as Java application. So what it was printed? It was printed this one. Now let's try to see this. What it is saying? So at class level directly we cannot create sysout. Inside the main method we need to define. So now we cannot define that. Inside the method we need. Now we want to call this. What we need to do? What we need to do? we need to create the object, right, for this. So how they were created, you can see.
Here also we need to create separate object.
Yes, but not like earlier. The how dot operator. See now, inner void, inner method, inner y equal to new inner. Where we are creating this? We are creating this in outer class. Getting
Yeah.
or any confusion? So
Yes,
we are asking we are asking directly to create the object in for inner class. So but we are trying to call this object. So where we want to call this method, so we are calling outer method. What we are defining? Outer method we are defining one inner class. So directly we are creating the object. Without object, this class we cannot access, right, in outer class.
yes.
So what they are doing here, after this inner, we want to call our functionality obj inner equal new inner class. Now this object we need to call. See now that line was removed. Did you observe? So if we comment this, so what is happening? So it was inner never used locally. You can see the method display inner never used locally. Now what we are doing? So this is the method we are going to use to call in here. Now what we are doing, inner class object we are creating and we are making this object inside this outer. Getting what I am saying? Finally what the steps are doing in outer class. Right click, run as Java application. So what is the output? Inner class example. Got it? A value, it was default assigned 0. This outer class variable inside we are able to access, right? Getting or any confusion? Right click, run as Java application. 10 value assigned, even though it is private variable. Got it?
Yes, sir. So no need to create separate method for it.
Yes. So by default it will call. That's what.
Call.
See. This inside this method we are defining inner subclass. That's what we are calling method subclass, method level subclass, method local inner class.
Inner class.
Yeah, method local. See means what is this method and this variable is related to outer class, right? When outer class object is created, what will happen? This will load and this will load. Now inside this we are defining separate steps. Again we are defining one class and we are creating that object. Whenever you want to define inner class in one method, you need to create that object and that functionality. Methods are there, right? You need to call there itself only, inside the method itself only. This is the rule. Getting? If you want to define inner class as a member class, you need to use dot class operator, outer dot inner obj equal to new outer dot new inner. You need to create. Now you want to define inner class as a method inside the method, then you need to create that object in the same method and you need to call the respective functionality, respective methods or respective member variable. Clear? Clear or any doubt?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now third, now we are done with inner class, nested of inner class, method local inner class. Now anonymous inner class. This is very important. Anonymous inner class is the concept. Now you can see the inner class can declare within a method of an outer class. What is the difference? Now try to understand. So what is nested inner class? Inside the class we are defining the just class and we are creating object by using dot operator. Got it?
Yes.
So for
Yes,
we see whenever you are defining one inner class inside the outer class, in a single line, you need to create both objects by using dot operator. You are clear
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Now coming to method local inner class. Method local inner class means the inner class which you are going to define outer class method. Clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
whenever you are defining outer class method, inside the same method, you need to create object and you need to create inner class
Method.
classes. You need to call.
Yes.
Rule number 1. Nested classes inside the outer class, inner class you are going to define. When you are creating the object, whenever you want to call in main method, you need to create object for to call inner class, you need to create along with outer class by using dot operator. Now method local inner class. So what is method local inner class? Method local inner class is the class. So that inner class we are going to define inside the outer class method. So if you want to call inner class, you need to create the object and call the method in the same outer class method. Clear?
Clear.
Now, what is anonymous inner class? Anonymous inner class is the class which we are going to. Anonymous inner class are declared without any name. Then we are going to, we are creating by using two ways. One is, so just we are defining two classes. Demo is one, flag is one. So void show is method in the demo. Flag demo is, so void show super dot show system dot out dot println. So anonymous, an anonymous class with demo is a base class. See, this is we are going to call it as anonymous. Anonymous inner classes are declared without any name. They can be created in two ways. Getting?
Okay.
Getting or any confusion? Here, static demo d equal to new demo. Void show super show system dot out dot println. Here static demo d new demo. So we are not creating anything. Directly we are using it. Which one we are using? Demo. So this is one of the anonymous class. Clear or any confusion? Static, we are defining demo d, new demo of, inside that what we are doing? Void show super dot show. We are calling this system dot out dot println. This is a flag demo class.
Object is also creating class name.
Exactly. Do dot show. No. Here we are defining static. So means anonymous inner class are declared without any name. So we are not creating any name here. Directly what we are doing? We are creating static object for this demo.
Okay.
Here you can see static demo d equal to new demo void show. We are using this method, right? So void show. So the same method we are defining. Void show super dot show. See what we are doing? We are creating object reference with demo class inside the flag demo. You are getting what I am doing?
Yes.
Flag demo, we are creating static demo d equal to new demo. Again we are creating one void show. Inside the void show what we are calling? Super class show method. Super dot show. Then this is a flag demo class. See here we are will we create anything, right? No, right? Directly we are calling creating object for this one demo class. Let me take another example, then you won't confuse. See, this is abstract class. This is the class. So what they are doing? They are creating person P object. You are getting right. So same void method and sysout. The same way how we are creating. We are specifically not defining. Just we are overriding this eat method and whatever the implementation we are doing along with new keyword. Clear or any confused? You can come here.
Okay, can you write in the
Sorry.
Can you write a program on
Nothing is there to write. Means we are not defining any specific class. You need to understand this. Here, demo is one class, flag is demo. We are not creating any, just we are directly calling. That's what you need to remember by keeping static.
Okay.
You can see this is somewhat tricky, but you need to remember. Which will ask interview point of view. See what is happening? We are defining static outer equal to obj outer equal to new outer. Getting inside that what we are defining? We are writing body.
Yeah.
See, this is one class object we are creating. You need to observe this line. Static demo d equal. Demo means this one. New demo of. So now we are not defining any class here. Directly we are creating static block. And we are creating demo d equal to new demo. Now again what we are doing? The same display we are writing here. Let's take this. Hope you are clear.
Yes.
Now inside this, so they are creating the object and they are trying to end this. This one should be. So this is the anonymous class. Clear? See, from here to here, here to here is the anonymous class. So we are not defining any class like this. Just we are getting right. So that's what we are going to call it as anonymous class. So now what will happen? So you can see what is the output of this. Let's verify it. Now what is display? Now it will be call only what it is coming. Yes, super display method. Now you want to print that. So here super dot show is happening. Super dot this flag is demo class. Now sys dot out dot println. So we are going to print. Now we want to call this. So we are creating flag demo, right? By default it is coming outer object. So we are trying to create this outer object. Now we want to create this one. Let's just wait. So what it is showing? Is there any spelling mistake? All right. This is static, right? Let's me wait. Inner dot. Class object only. Outer, then outer object we are creating. Directly it is calling. Then whenever we will call it, not be available. Public static void, they are calling here d dot show. What is the demo? Now what we are trying to do? We are calling like this. It's a different object. That is the problem. Session will end, again we will start.
Okay.
So anyway, we will see this, no problem. After again, I am going to launch. Okay.